welcome to a brand new episode of Luke and Lewis. Mate, I'm very excited, and you know what? I'm about to hit you with a big fat told you so.
Oh, no.
A big fat told you so. At the end of what I'm about to tell you, you're going to realize that everything you've been telling me, all the shit you've been giving me has been wrong. Okay. And I won't even have to ask for an apology. You will be on your knees.
Okay.
And that's how it's going to be.
Hang on. Why will I be on my knees?
Well, that's up to you, mate. That's up to you. That depends on how you respond to the situation. I just want to say
no one's getting on their knees for religious or other reasons.
Well, I mean, I didn't say religious. That might be how you view me as a god. That's fine. But
I'm also not going to suck your cock.
Well,
so I just want to make that really clear off the top.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I might be like true, but I don't think I'll get on my knees.
Yeah, of course. Okay. So I got an email the other day. Now, obviously, Luke.
I said to Lewis, I bet you'll never get an email ever again.
Yep.
Because no one likes you. And now he's going to come around and be
and you know what? I've got 20,000 unread ones. So that'll be 20,000 apologies from you that I'm expecting. But
you make me furious. I hate opening people's phones and there's that notification and it just says like 20,000 unread messages.
You reckon that's bad? Look at my text. What's that? See that number?
144? You don't even know that many people.
I don't know who the fuck's texting me. I don't know.
Who do you give your number to?
I don't know. 144 cunts I don't want to talk to. So as you know, mate, I'm 26 years old and I've got no license. Don't drive, right? What do you reckon of that?
You know what I think of that? It's embarrassing.
Oh, really?
And we were discussing it the other day when we were out having beers, Keelan and I. We realized that you're going to have to renew your license soon because didn't you get it when you were 16?
I got it when I was 18.
Oh, okay.
I was even late to getting my fucking L's.
Because we thought if you got your L's when you can get it at 16, you'll have to...
10 years.
It only lasts 10 years, so you'll have to renew your L's, and that's going to be the most embarrassing trip back to Vic Roads. Hi, I'm here to renew my L's.
Yeah, really, at like fucking 28 years old. Pathetic.
Yeah. Well, I hope it doesn't come to that.
Well, look, mate, I'm just letting you know that going this long unlicensed has actually started to pay dividends, okay?
No, it's not.
Yes, it has. It's literally paid off.
Okay.
All right? I got an email from Vic Roads the other day, and it's about a survey, some research that Monash University is doing. They want to talk to people who live in Victoria, aged 21 to 30, to participate in a 15 to 20-minute anonymous online survey about older novice drivers, right? People who are quite old. I assume that and who have no license. I assume the survey is going, what the fuck are you doing? Question 1, why haven't you got it yet? Question 2, are you an idiot? Question 3. They're trying to work out why someone like me has no license. And
can I interject? I have a couple of theories.
Yep.
You're lazy. You're too career focused.
Yep.
And you're a bit of a piece of shit and you're happy to rely on others because you know that you have like 4 personal taxis, your girlfriend, me, Keelan. Yeah. And it's selfish.
Well, what it comes down to is a lot of people tell me, man, it must impact your life so negatively having no license. Ultimately, it actually impacts everyone else's life. Quite convenient for me.
Except for, although I messaged you a couple of weeks ago, you went to a meeting into the city, and Lewis, I don't know if people remember this, but Lewis still does the thing, and I forgot about it over lockdown. But do you remember it was a year ago on the show, every time Lewis catches an Uber, he makes me follow his Uber ride, and I get 3 notifications.
It's a great bit. If you want to do this to your mate, really annoy them, you can set them as like your safety contact for Uber. I assume it's for like mums, dads, maybe girlfriends. You put your boyfriend or your child in, and every time they catch an Uber, you can share your progress with your safety content so people know you get home safe.
So I get 3. I get Lewis wants you to follow his Uber ride, and then I get Lewis's Uber ride has commenced, and then I get Lewis's has arrived at his destination, and I can track where you are, which means I know exactly where you are at pretty much all times, and also how much it costs you.
Yeah.
And I sent you a text like 2 weeks ago. I said, Lewis, this is financially irresponsible.
Oh, yeah.
You got like a $90 Uber from
Yeah.
Frankston to the city
Yeah.
because he didn't want to get on public transport in this post-COVID world.
Yeah, it was fucked and expensive, but you know what? That $90 I've spent, I'm about to make a hefty profit on because
This is a paid survey.
This survey, right? Participants, right? Lewis Spears, have won a chance to win one of 5 $100 Coles and Maya gift cards, baby.
You know what?
I'm fucking rich. Well, that's still happening. What's going on?
You told me so. I feel like such a goose.
That's right.
Can you please stop pressing
I
your
don't know how
key
to
on
stop it.
It's all right.
Mate,
You're right.
you eat your words.
Mate,
I want that apology. I've won a chance to win one of 5 $100 gift cards from Coles and Maya Group. You know, I could get some petrol with that if I wanted to. I won't, but I could.
Why do you need petrol?
I'm just saying, the option is potentially available to me if I win.
Oh. I can't believe you got a sound effect for that.
Yeah.
I feel like a goose.
Stacking it up.
Yeah.
You bloody fool.
Yeah. That will only just pay for your one Uber. And you'll have $9 to spare. Plus, I know you caught an Uber home that day.
Well, potentially $9 to spare.
Oh, it is getting financially irresponsible.
It's
like
fucked.
It used to just be like a bit weird and inconvenient.
Well, before
but now
when
it
I
doesn't
lived-
make sense.
Where I lived, where I
financially.
used to, I literally didn't really need a license.
You
because
lived really close to a
public
station.
transport was amazing. Now I'm in Frankston.
Yeah.
Right? Someone just got murdered at a station near me. I need to drive.
Yeah, and literally an hour before that, it's not funny, by the way, because someone actually got murdered there. But Lewis was going, Keelan, from now on, let's not catch the train from Frankston. Frankston's fucked. It's dangerous. Let's go to Seaford.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there. Then an hour later, we read the news.
Yeah.
And someone's got murdered
Terrible.
And that morning, Lewis was telling me all about how good of a suburb Seaford is.
Yeah.
And I just didn't want to say, I don't think you're thinking of the right suburb.
there. I was,
I used to get off there when I worked here all the time, and it was just a quiet place, which is probably means that it is not safe. Because there's no
everyone
one there.
from in my personal life who's like not amongst this group thinks it's crazy that I come here all the time. They just think it's wild. Like, why the fuck does he live in Frankston? And that's one of the most common questions I get asked about you from like my friends. They go, but why does he live there? Like, I know he's not poor. Like, he just chooses to. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know why either.
Feels right at home, mate.
Right? And you know it's a shit place when you always have to say, oh, it's not that bad. That's a shit place. If you have to say it's not that bad, it's usually pretty bad.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because that doesn't. I'm not saying, it's actually good.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's not as bad as you think. It is bad, but it's not as bad as what you've invented in your
I
head.
noticed a lot of people go, no, like it's better these days.
Yeah.
Like, but
Which is true.
But that's like the world is
However,
better, right?
Yeah.
Like it is. Like people go, the world's so bad, but the world is so much safer in a lot of ways than it was 30 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not in some ways, but in a lot of ways, yeah. So I just think that's everyone getting better as people.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right, man. Well, I'm good luck for the competition.
Thank you so much, mate. I'll let you know how it
Stacking it
goes.
up.
And you know what? If I win this potentially, snacks on me.
No, you know what, man? I feel like you need it. Just get the fuck out of Frankston, all right? Put that Coles Maya card towards
A home deposit.
a home deposit somewhere else.
Yeah. No, I'm going to book my driver's lesson this week for probably the end of this week. Because it was illegal.
Yeah.
You couldn't do driver's lessons, even with Jazz, who I lived with. It was
I
illegal.
noticed that I've been seeing a lot more. I forgot that learner drivers existed on the road until recently. I was like, oh, learner drivers are back. I just
Dumbest
didn't see them for a
fucking
year.
rule. Because no one gets out of the car when they're learning to drive.
No.
They're in the car with people they live with, and then they go home.
Yeah.
Weird rule. But anyway,
Now, guys,
does Coles sell driver's lessons?
No.
Fuck. Never mind then, boys.
Didn't they have that ad with the Coles car? There was a lady in the Coles car. Pretty sure. Coles Insurance. That was
for
the
Coles, that was for insurance, which
Oh,
I
you'll
don't
need that.
need.
they
Oh,
do
okay.
insurance.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do.
And they do credit cards.
Yeah,
They're
credit
turning
cards.
into
Dude, if you-
Instagram. They're like, let's do everything.
Yeah.
That's
not
crazy.
good. If you have a Coles credit card, you need to fucking fix your life.
That's
Fix that
wild.
up.
boys. It's past December 1st. Yesterday was December 1st. Well, for us. It's December 3rd for you guys listening or watching. Which means one thing. It means one thing. What does it mean? Guys, it's the bloody silly season.
It's officially the silly season, guys.
Yeah.
Put your Christmas decorations up. Act a little bit silly. It's the season of silly. It's the silly season, guys. Officially.
We had a great time last year. It became the silly season last year. Hey, that's a bit silly. Come on. Last year, when we were heading on our podcast tour, we got some festive suits, which you would have seen.
So we got a bit
year.
silly.
And we got hella silly. I remember
it was the season.
There was a few points. There were some points at the airport where Keelan will be like just ordering like some food or something, and they'd be like, "Oh, that's $18.50," and he'd be like, "No," it's and they'd be like, "Oh, sorry, it's the silly season." And we were getting a little silly at the airports, you know,
and
going through
behind the counter would be like, "I don't know if this guy's celebrating the silly season or has Tourette's."
Yes, but imagine if that was your Tourette's.
That would be good. That'd be a bit silly.
Yeah,
man,
great
it'd go
for
off in December.
So, guys, we're just letting you know the silly season is officially underway.
Yep.
So, any type of silliness in the sound of section, we will like not judge you for it.
No, go for it. But there is an issue. How do you spell?
Oh, by the way, and I would like to see if other people
Give it a go.
I reckon it'd be. I'm not going to give it a go, but I reckon if you see some silliness in the sound off section, I think you can just acknowledge it by saying "'tis the season."
Yeah.
Underneath. So if you see like some in the comments, you just reply with "Oh, it's the season."
You know,
season.
I'd love to see people in the sound off section just have a crack at spelling. What do you reckon?
And don't even say this is my attempt. Just attempt it, then hit post.
There's going to be so many comments marked as spam.
We'll have to go through and manually approve them. It'll just be people going, la 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 la.
That is good.
Anyway, guys.
What have you been up to, Luke?
I've got obviously it's the silly season, but I've got a prediction for summer now that summer's underway. We're 3 days in. Bit of a bold call. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I'm not the best person to call this because I don't really have them myself. But guys, I think, and I've got evidence to back it up. I'm not just coming up with this wild theory or prediction.
All right.
I think boobs are in this summer.
Boobs are in?
Boobs are in, guys.
Really? They just became popular now?
Boobs are trending right now.
Right. What's your evidence for this?
I went down to the local river to do a well gym photo shoot.
You live in a fucking farm. The local
You don't have
river.
rivers?
No.
In your area?
No one has a local river.
Yeah, but you live near a beach. I live north, so there's rivers.
Yeah, you live on a farm.
No. It's a beautiful spot, right? Anyway, there's a lot of rivers going in. There's rivers in the city. What the fuck?
Yeah, but no one would ever. That's a city river, which is basically like a toilet.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's very different.
Well, this one leads into the toilet, but it's before it's reached toilet.
Before it's all pooey.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I do live, I guess.
You live in a farm. You went to the river next to the fucking farm with all the cows on it. You do see cows in your area.
And horses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You live on a farm.
Yes. And the occasional fox at night.
Really?
Yeah.
That's farm shit, bro.
There's rabbits that like live in my house.
You live on a farm.
Just because there's like, just because it's not fucked with pollution, you know? You live in like...
No, there's cities.
Yeah.
There's
you have
suburbs.
junkies, we have cows. It's just like the local wildlife.
I'd say I've got more animals then.
Yeah, there's way more animals here.
Yeah.
So we're at the local river with Meg. We're shooting some new pics for the new well gym photo shoot.
I thought you were going to say we're shooting some rabbits, bloody pests.
And we went down to the river. Boobs for days. Now, I don't want this to come off as creepy because, again, it's not my fault. We went there with the intention to have a swim.
Girls with their boobs out.
Yes.
Is it a nudist river?
No. No, and there were kids there as well. It was a bit
kids too.
Yeah, it was a bit weird actually.
You could never do that. Just get your cock out at the local river around
It's a little
kids.
different. If a girl had a pussy out, that would be a bit different. It's a bit different.
Yeah, you don't want to take your toddler down the river and you see like a few too many bushes, you know?
Yeah, there is no equivalent of boobs for males.
No.
There isn't. So
It is
it's hard to
different.
judge. But I went down and look, I'll be honest, guys. I'm in a committed relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really see boobs that much,
No.
right?
No.
And
Not in person.
I just didn't know what to do. Like,
Yeah.
it was
How
like,
many boobs are we talking?
I was shocked.
So how many people?
I lost count.
How many people in total were at the river?
Well, at any given time, but we were there for like a few hours because we did the photo shoot, filmed some stuff there, and then also had a swim
Fuck,
and
that
chill
puts you
for
in a
bit.
weird spot where there's a bunch of chicks with their tits out and
We
you're
had
there
to
with a camera.
Angle the photos. Lucky Meg was mostly holding the camera most of the time because I just didn't want to do it because I was like, let's just go. Like, and Meg's like, no, it's such a good spot.
Do
Like,
you know
the
when you
lighting was really
yeah.
good and it was a great
that is
spot for
weird.
the World Gym.
Because people
merch.
would be worried that you know that thing you do when you're on a night out and you see some guy fucked off his head and you go to take a photo of your friend who's in front of him. You get your friend to stand there and then you put it over his camera, zoom in on the
Yeah.
guy you're actually filming. People be worried you're
We
doing
were
that.
really conscious about it to
Yeah.
not get boobs in the back of the shot.
That might be good
We
for
were like
merch
went to the
sales,
corner.
though.
True.
That could be your marketing
I feel like it
technique.
would take away from my merch because like that'll be more interesting.
Well, they're
than-
obviously not wearing any of it.
exactly, and it's
boobs
not a
out.
good ad because
Yeah.
they're choosing to not wear anything, let
Yeah.
alone my merch.
If they would look at that. They've seen your merch and they've gone,
Yeah.
I don't even want to wear clothes because that's similar to the merch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one thing that did happen that this was the only interaction that made me uncomfortable. I'm all good with like just people doing what they want.
So how many
Free
people?
the nipple, whatever.
You reckon?
But it was multiple groups of girls would come down at different times because we were there for a few hours. So we
Oh,
got
and
there.
everyone was getting their tits
So
out.
I
Wasn't
thought it
one
was
group.
crazy. So
That
I got
is
there and there was
weird.
like 3 or 4 girls maybe, and they're all in a friendship group. And I was like, okay, cool. They're a bit adventurous. They're going their day off, having a swim.
How
Nothing
old
wrong
are
with
these
it.
people? Are they young or old?
Yeah, like our age. Yeah, young. You know,
Where's this river? Exactly.
you're like I'm gonna.
What are the exact?
You're like I'm probably gonna
coordinates
do a new merch
and,
drop
like,
this.
peak times.
I'm not telling you that information.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna keep that for myself. No,
Do we have time after this?
I did just say, oh god, oh guys, I'm worried about this bit coming off as creepy, and I'm
Don't worry. You'll come off as fine in this.
yeah, because you're demanding to know the river. But one thing that was it made me feel a little uncomfortable because I was with my girlfriend as well.
It's a hard spot as because you're fucked two ways. You could get fucked by the girls who go, "What are you looking at?" And then you could get fucked by your girlfriend going, "What are you looking at?"
No, but it's like also if you act weird because like these girls like we were walking in, we had to squeeze past them because we were walking along like the
Well, I
side.
don't say squeeze. Excuse me.
And I'm squeezing past these girls, and then they've got a lot out, right? And
Yeah.
and they're going, hey, how you going? Like they're
Oh, they're
fully
saying
comfortable.
hello.
Yeah, dude. Again, it was just
You know what?
so
Nudists strike me as
normalized.
nice.
Yeah, they are, and there's nothing wrong with it. It just was my own pre-existing.
You have to be careful.
Yeah, it was my own pre-existing thing of like, oh, I don't know where to look.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be rude or
Yeah.
whatever. But there was one girl, she was just walking out of the water, and her dog ran up to Meg and I. And Meg fucking loves dogs. So Meg starts going, oh my God, how old is he? All right. And the girl, she's just standing there, right? And she starts having a chat.
That's not good.
And I'm sitting there in an awkward position where I'm like, oh,
I'd-
I'm looking at the
I'd
dog,
like-
dude. I gave that dog...
Like that. Like, pretty good dog, isn't it? Pretty good dog. Yeah.
Dude, I'm bending down, I'm patting the dog.
Yeah.
But the problem is she's going, Meg's asked a question, and then she's talking, and I'm going, she's like, oh, it's like, 1 year old. And I'm like, uh-huh. And I feel rude then because I'm not looking at the girl who's talking. So I look up and go, yeah, right.
Is she standing up?
Dude, I'm making
You're
fucking
underbooed.
eye contact, dude. I've never met someone's eyes so
Yeah.
ferociously in my life.
your peripheral vision would be fucking packed.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
And it was just like one of those things where Meg was just being the girl, being like, I've seen boobs before. Who cares? Like,
Yeah.
I've been in a female change room. And
Yeah.
I'm just like,
we haven't. We don't have that experience.
well, I'm just like, I get it,
and also
And
you
she's
have
comfortable with it.
like caveman lizard brain going, look at her tits.
Yeah.
Look at them. They're sick.
It's fucking
and
bad.
you have to go, calm down, mate. We'll look at it on the laptop later.
Meg's worse than me. We walk off and I didn't say anything. Meg goes, well, that chick had nice tits. Meg's
Girls
shocking.
girls
Girls are like,
you're worried about the wrong people.
yeah, I was not the one objectifying these girls, put it
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
And then we keep doing the World Gym shoot, and we've got a great pic, and Meg goes, there's girls sunbathing in the background on the rocks. And we're looking through the photos, and I was going to Meg, do this way. She goes, the angle's not as good. And there's one shot where I'm going to have I felt awful. I'm going to have a bit of cropping.
Yeah.
I didn't take it, but I was like, oh, Meg, that's not good. But again, they saw us with the camera and were like, hey, how you going? Oh, just taking some photos? We're like, yeah, we're doing a show. Don't worry. And they're like, no worries, go ahead. They're like, let us know if you want us to move. That's all good.
You know what?
They were just such nice people, and I didn't know what to do, man. I was freaking out.
So do you think it's just... Because obviously there's nudist beaches that are advertised that river is not advertised.
No, I've been there a few times before, never seen it.
You've never seen that. But there were multiple groups that time.
There was a family there.
That's
and
so
I was surprised
strange.
that the parents just were like...
I've been at a beach and when I was a kid,
I think
there
it's
was
cool.
a girl with her boobs out.
My initial point was, going back to how I started this, boobs are in now.
Yeah.
Dude, Kendall is making it cool on red carpets. Have you seen that? It's always on my Explore page, just like the see-through dresses and stuff.
Kendall Jenner
I think boobs are trending.
Kendall Jenner looked at the Instagram terms of service and went, try and stop me.
Yeah.
She's like, nipples out.
I might argue that boobs have always been in. I remember being about 8 years old and seeing at the car wash girls with their tits out.
Yeah, it's true. This is probably boobs. Guys, I'm probably 40 years later than this.
I would say boobs are out.
Boobs went out.
But boobs
were in
are
Woodstock.
literally out. Boobs are out. Girls are getting boobs out.
Sorry, okay, so
boobs are in, so boobs are out.
Okay. It's very confusing. I would say boobs were cool back in Woodstock. You know, like the 70s, 60s. Yeah. When was that? Yeah, 60s, 70s. Then I reckon 90s to 2000s. Or it's probably because I was 5. I don't know. Maybe they've always been.
No, you're right. Boobs were cool. Like, look, I've got boobs. And then the 2000s were like, boobs are porn. And then now the mood is... Who cares about boobs?
But by the end, because there was just so much of it around, it was just like...
Tuned it out.
Literally tuned it out. And I was like... And it was... And then I was like, oh, why is that a thing? Really?
It's just biology.
It's boobs the same shit. They're just a little bit bigger than mine. I've got some nice pecs, so I'm kind of rocking some. I'm pretty trendy this summer, guys.
You've had over quarantine man tits for so long that you've just desensitized yourself.
They're pecs. A lot of push-ups. Yeah, I've always had natural pecs. It's bizarre. Even when I have a gut, I have little pecs. Yeah. But then a beer gut, it's confusing. If you look at my before picture that we chucked up, it's confusing stuff.
It is confusing.
It's like here to here. It's like nice.
I remember when I
was waist down. It's grim.
I've only ever seen
tits down.
topless bather once. It was when I was a kid. I might have been 11, and my little brother was younger than me. He would have been 9. So actually, even younger than that. Maybe I was 9, and he was like 7 or 8, a little bit too young to have social decor down. So there was this woman bathing by herself, topless. She must have been tanning, lying on her back. And I looked over, and I was a kid. I was like, "Oh, there's a naked chick." But we were really far away, couldn't see anything, could only just tell that she was naked. And I was like, "Oh, leave her alone. Don't go anywhere near her." And then we go and do kid stuff, play for ages, and then it's time to leave. And I'll never forget that I ran up to Mum, and then she goes, "Where's Arthur?" And we go, "Fuck, where is he?" And literally, the girl was laying down, and I look over in the distance, maybe 200 meters away. Arthur walks this close to her while she's lying down, and just goes like this, like looking down. Master does the full body, starts at the feet, goes, just scans her whole body. And
how old is Arthur?
Runs off. He would have been like 6 or 7.
That's ambitious.
Yeah, very
That's
ambitious.
Bold. Yeah.
And the girl didn't seem fazed by it at all. And Mum and I were just laughing. And Arthur comes up and he's like, "Hey," he's like too excited. He's like, "How you going? Well, let's go home." And Mum goes, "You can't do that." I had to explain that you cannot just fucking do a 3D scan of a woman's body while she's naked this close to it. He goes, "Oh." Because he didn't even know why he wanted to do that.
Isn't that weird? That's the lizard shit. It's like you're 6, you don't even really know what a boob is. And you're just like, why is this...
awesome.
Yeah, that's
why
bizarre.
is this fucking sick?
What a bizarre instinct. Anyway, so guys, boobs are in. Be wary of it this summer. And good on him.
Good on him.
Good on him.
Great.
God, I really hope we didn't come up. I was so concerned about us. It's like
it's
4
fine.
dudes in a room going, "Oh, guys, fucking titties are in this."
It's fine. I think that we need to talk about something very important, and that is the Loogies. Obviously,
Coming up very quickly.
biggest event of the year, the Loogies Award Show. It's the original award show. The Logies copied us. We are the original, where we just do once a year. It's the annual biggest event of the year where we just give out awards to, we've got awards.
Couldn't even think
Best
of one.
guest. We got best
Great.
guest on the show.
Yep.
I'm trying to. I can think of too many. There's a couple secret ones that we're not revealing.
Well, we do want your help with a couple of the categories.
Yeah.
One we had an idea for. We wanted to do the most disrespectful moment on the show in 2020. Our show is known for disrespecting our. If it's us disrespecting our audience, we do some pretty disrespectful things.
Disrespecting each other, guests disrespecting us.
Yep, an example would be Alex Williamson just ripping a bong mid-episode.
We'd say he's absolutely nominated.
Definitely
it could
a
be a
nomination.
favorite, actually, is pulling out a bong and blowing smoke into the camera halfway through an episode, knowing that would get us absolutely demolished by YouTube. That's definitely a nomination. And we have a few other ideas, but we're going to need your help just to comb through the archive of this year, the most disrespectful moment that's happened on the show, whether it's us disrespecting each other, you guys disrespecting us, whatever you can think of.
Yep. And we are also wanted to quickly address another thing. Obviously, we live in a post-COVID society now.
Yep.
Meet and greets, the way they were, definitely are not the same.
But, yeah, we wanted, a lot of people hit us up and were like, oh, but what about, like, meet and greets or whatever? That's a big part of what we do. So we thought, I had an idea that will let us still do meet and greets without meeting or greeting anyone. Now,
no, I would say we can virtually meet and greet people.
I have on my website, I have the functionality to what we can do is you can we'll have to limit it, so we'll have to charge something, $10, $15, whatever we figure it out. I'll buy a mannequin off Facebook Marketplace. We'll get Tripod Todd involved. He's a pro at negotiating.
He'll get us
an
one for
expert
like
in.
2 cents.
Yeah, 2 cents, no worries. We'll get a mannequin, and you can buy a meet and greet ticket, upload a photo of yourself, we'll print it out, we'll stick it on the mannequin, and we'll take a photo with you, and then send it back. And then you can post it.
Yep. And this is great for international listeners because obviously you guys have never been able to have a meet and greet after a show with us. Now's your chance. So all you've got to do is buy the VIP meet and greet experience from the Loogies.
Yeah.
Send us a picture of your head.
Probably or a mate's head.
Or whoever you want it for. We'll whack you on the mannequin.
Missing link do.
Sure. If you want to meet and greet. And I would say great possible uses. Obviously, great for the gram because we'll send you back a picture for it. You'll be like, oh my God, I met Luke and Lewis. This is crazy. And I live in Germany or whatever.
Yep.
Great for Christmas cards.
Oh, yeah.
The last minute Christmas cards because they'll be done just before Christmas.
Yeah, it's looking like December 20 is the event.
So if you want a last minute Christmas card to maybe give to people on the day, if you don't have a family photo, just get one with us. Postcards for festive holiday cards.
Yep.
What's another use? Fridge magnet. We're not going to make it for you, but you could use the photo for a fridge magnet.
Yeah, for sure. Scrapbook, wallpaper.
I would love someone just plaster their whole wall with the picture of us and their head on a mannequin.
That would be good. I'd love that.
But I'm looking forward to seeing, because one of my favorite things is after a live show and after you've met everyone, which is often some of our favorite parts of doing the tour, is meeting all you guys afterwards. I love going down my tagged photos on Instagram and, I like some and I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. It's so cool that people want to meet you.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go through after the Loogies and the tag photos on Instagram and just see a bunch of pictures with a fucking mannequin.
It looks so dystopian.
Yeah, that's very good. So
we're gonna organize that. Give us some time to figure out how to do that on the website.
And also, it is like way for us to. Obviously, this event is going to be quite expensive for us. We have to pay a lot of people to help us get the show live. Did you play the cash sound effect?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That pay for everyone else? Yeah.
Why does it fucking
put
do
it
that?
on? I told you not to do it.
Ruben beforehand
that's
was like,
Keelan. Keelan's deliberately fucking with it.
What if you? Oh,
He put it on like a replay loop.
Well, what? Okay, no, I'm going to say, Ruben, no, that is your fault because you taught him that he could fuck with us, and now we're paying the price.
Was it funny?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah,
bit.
it was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but never again.
Yeah.
No.
What was I saying?
I don't know.
Nah.
We want to give us money now. Is
Oh,
that what you were
yeah,
saying?
no, I was just saying
give
it
us
is-
money or else.
It's obviously very expensive for us to do a live stream. We got to pay people to get it live.
We
for
got
you
to
guys.
pay like a live stream technician guy who's
Yeah.
quite expensive. We got to pay all the boys here, and we got to props. We got to buy
Anyway,
a mannequin for 2
so-
cents.
That is why we are charging for these VIP meet and greets. Plus, we don't want to do 1,000 of them. That's that simple. We don't want to stand there with the actual mannequin taking photos. We're happy to do a couple hundred,
Yeah.
but we're not happy to sit there and do everyone.
I mean, if they're paying for it, I'll do 1,000.
Sure, but like,
yeah. We need to limit it somehow.
we do
and
have, believe it or not, we do have better shit to do with our lives in the week before Christmas.
Yeah,
than to stand
yeah,
next
true.
to a fucking mannequin.
Be like, all right, this guy wants
This
another
one's
one
for
for free.
Shrek, and
Yeah.
this one's for Missing Link 2.
Yeah, there are going to be a lot that are not for people. So one for me,
And by
one
the
for
way,
Shrek.
we need to be checking photos of
You don't want to do any serial killers.
yeah,
eh?
known pedophiles and serial killers. We'll be checking for.
Yeah, okay, great. And Luke knows all of them. He's friends with a few, so
Yeah.
that won't slip by.
Yeah.
Now, I think, Luke, we need to discuss something that Keelan has been getting far too invested in.
Yes.
And this is bowling. But speaking of investing and making cash, before I want to speak about something that Ruben has been getting very invested in, and that is men's balls. Zing. The show is sponsored by Manscaped, the best damn personal groomer in the game.
Just such an uncalled for cheap shot that segued into us making cash.
Yep, that's right. Manscaped sponsor the show. They create the lawnmower 2.0. I've been saying 3.0 for fucking
No,
months.
it's 3.0.
Is it?
Yeah. Got sent one.
Great. The 3.0.
Ruben finally got his wish.
Yes.
And got sent to me the lawnmower 3.0.
They sent us an extra shaver each, one for the boys. Congratulations. Your nuts are going to be looking as glorious as ours. And Ruben, no more hairy rim.
So excited.
Yeah.
He goes to us before the show started. He goes,
By the way, this was off air.
Yeah, he goes, I am hairless. Like, because Keelan goes, I got bored last night and shaved my chest because I couldn't sleep, as you do. Well, Keelan's known for that. He's known for just,
I have a pretty hairy chest.
Not anymore.
yep. Thanks to Manscaped. And if you want to also get bored and shave your chest, we would recommend going to manscaped.com and using our code SOUNDOFF.
20% off and free shipping.
Yep.
Really, I know we joke a lot, but we don't endorse bad things.
No, really good
This
product.
stuff is really, really good. Better than the super expensive shaver I got from a professional shaving shop. Really great. I actually, come to think of it, I haven't charged this since I got it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, mine doesn't die, but I just keep charging it,
Yeah.
assuming
Well,
that
I
it would
keep
die,
it in
but
here,
it doesn't.
And then when
I lost
need
my
to use
charger
it-
for 2 weeks, and then I didn't charge it. So yeah, it lasts a while.
and
But
it's
I'm not
waterproof.
used-
So, so I don't know what the battery life on it is, but I don't know, when we started this months ago, I haven't charged it at all because I keep it in here unless I need to use it. So that's another bloody benefit.
Yep. So if you want fresh nuts or a great Christmas present, if you
Yes.
want your boyfriend or your loved one to have fresh nuts, yeah,
Manscape that hoe.
let's cut that. Guys, you didn't hear that, but that was too far for an ad read.
Yeah, that was a bit much. Guys, congratulations. That's our first fuck joke that was too bad for the sponsored segment.
Right. And also, Lewis,
manscaped.com. Yes.
we this episode is also sponsored by Angel Grove Collectibles.
Yes, same code, sound off.
Yes, for 10% off and another great Christmas gift. They've just
Send us some stuff. Oh, we already pulled that out.
Yeah,
We're
I
gonna
mean,
pull
we'll-
that out again.
any
They have a lot of
figurines.
Dragon Ball Z stuff, which I love. I actually have been browsing their website a little bit too much.
Yeah.
I've got my own discount code. He messaged me the other day, Matt, if you need anything, and
Phil's a great man who runs it.
he
They
is. Mm-hmm.
are an official Band Presto partner. They specialize in Power Rangers, My Hero Academia. Boom, said it.
Got it.
Dragon Ball Z. They've got literally everything you could think of under the sun.
Yeah.
Regarding collectibles and figurine items.
Absolutely.
Plus, they got other little pop
look,
culture trinkets
honestly,
and
just
stuff like
have
that.
a look. Like, it's
There's
great
something
for
on there for
Christmas.
everyone. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not really into, like, you've got the shelf and stuff. You're way into it. But there's Star Wars stuff. There's Fast and
Yeah.
Furious stuff.
Is there?
Yeah,
That's sick.
dude.
That is awesome.
Awesome.
Angelgrove.com. Use code SOUNDOFF for 10% off.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a local Australian business which we love helping out.
Yeah.
Especially during times like this. So
They
if you need
support
Christmas
us.
gifts, or if you just want to buy shit for yourself, Angel Grove.
Yep.
Get it.
Get it. Now, Keelan.
Bowling.
Yeah.
Are we talking about bowling again?
Yes.
Yes.
Very
Oh,
important.
is that Keelan's thing?
Yeah.
It's just Keelan's thing on the whiteboard, and I was hoping it wouldn't be strike related.
So Luke, obviously, the
Do
Keelan's
you want me
been.
to spare you this part of the show?
Shut up, Keelan. How many times?
You're recycling jokes that bombed last episode.
Yeah.
How many
You've
times
struck out, mate.
in the? This sucks. How many times in like the last 10 days have you gone bowling?
Like 5?
50% of days has had bowling in them.
Yes.
That's so. How much money have you spent on bowling, man?
quite a lot.
Quite a
it's
lot.
$22 for 2 games.
Over $100.
Yeah.
And you bought your own bowling ball.
It's only $14.
And you said today, oh, let's go bowling tonight.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Ruben and Luke and I had planned to go bowling Wednesday afternoon. Luke even called me yesterday, and I said we're still down for bowling.
Then
Now
I forgot that
That's
I had
bullshit
to stream.
because you guys know I stream on Wednesday nights, and Luke is also streaming tonight as
Yeah.
well.
No, but that's okay.
So we're gonna have
'cause
to
I
cancel.
Well, I was
organised
supposed to stream
you and
last
I
night.
going bowling tomorrow together after work.
Oh, that's right. You see, this is the thing that Keelan
get
does.
roped into this
No,
shit.
this is what he does. He organizes individually bowling
With everyone.
With everyone. Doesn't tell the other people about. He wants to go every day, so he organized it with me last week. He's obviously organized it with you and Ruben last
Separately.
week. Today didn't tell. I found out about today's one, which can't happen. Got angry. I'd rather go bowling with the boys.
Cackling Jack, like Jack
Yeah.
Post messaged you saying, I want to go bowling with you.
Yeah, he did, and then I said, "Well, Luke and Lewis are also down, so we'll go into the city."
Now
one
you're
day.
doing celebrity
but-
bowling.
but
I'm
he-
actually very,
What's
very
happening?
upset
He
because
met-
I think that you've taken this bowling thing from me. This is always my thing. Remember, I was always the bowling guy. You always made fun of me. Now Keelan's bloody stolen my.
You
bowling
are a
thing.
casual bowling person, though. I think we've only ever been bowling like 3 times, and we've been friends for like 5 years.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Keelan's gone fucking hardcore on this. He's watching professional bowling.
I watched
I've
a lot last night.
Never gone that deep.
Jack Post said,
so you were just last night. You were just sitting there watching pro bowling, shaving your chest.
yes."
What a legend.
Jason Belmont is an Australian guy, one of the best bowlers in the world,
Yep.
and he bit of a loser, but you have to be to go bowling a lot. Inspirational.
Hey, Jason Belmont. I'm sure you're a nice guy.
Anyway,
What a shot for no reason. Why is he a loser?
Nah, he's a fucking dog.
fucking balls professionally.
What a dog.
Jack Post said, "You boys aren't welcome." I said
What?
because you won't take it seriously.
Of course I will.
I'll read out the direct
Of
message.
course I will.
He
It's not a
said-
joke to me.
But
I'm
do
just busy.
Luke and Lewis take it seriously. I don't want them to go bowling for the memes. With
I
them.
do.
Yeah,
I mean-
serious
Oh.
bowlers only. So you guys
Absolutely.
aren't welcome.
I'm gonna go, and you know what? I'm gonna Jack Post. I challenge you. I'm gonna fucking demolish you. You're coming in third place. 'cause
Every
Keelan
time
was
I
the
go
first.
bowling, me and Jack talk about the game, like if I did well or not.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, so you said
Why
that.
is he so into bowling?
I don't know. I think
It's
he.
weird.
Well, Luke, obviously, we're going to have to cancel bowling tonight. So that can't happen. And that's a real shame because you and I are streaming tonight. However, mate, we've booked tickets for lunchtime today.
30 minutes. 30 minutes. We're going bowling.
We've got time for one game at lunchtime. We're going to go down to the local bowling centre.
Today, I remember like last night, we did a gig last night, and we
Yeah.
were like, oh, busy day, Luke and Lewis tomorrow. We've got to do.
Because you left early
full
last time we
episode. I
recorded.
was like, I'm going to be in late today because I got to take Meg to an appointment, so we're going to be rushing to get there.
Yeah.
Then full episode, secret episode after this, which
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. And then we're
Bowling
going to
thing.
plan the Loogies.
Yeah.
We're going to call, a bunch of people about that.
Yeah.
And
And we're working
then-
on a
and
secret thing as well.
secret
that
thing
you
as
guys
well.
don't know about yet.
And then streaming tonight. You've got to start streaming by 6.
Yeah.
And you've gone, yeah, you know what today needs? Half an hour of fucking bowling.
And you know
I
what?
love it.
It does need a bit of bowling.
I can't wait.
Let's go. A bit of bowling.
Right. So guys, if the secret podcast sucks, then that's why.
We could record it while bowling.
That's what I was going to
Yeah,
say.
let's just knock it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, we can record it on the phone.
Sure.
And just
then,
pass.
and like We'll. Oh no, let's bring some. Oh, we can't really walk in with mics.
No, we'll just take the phone. We'll work while we play. Work
So
hard,
it
play
just will
hard.
have
I
no
feel like there'll be a
video.
lot of background noise.
We'll have no video.
No video. It'll be an experience
podcast,
for the
mate.
Patreon listeners.
It's a one-off bowling. And if you want that, only on Patreon.
The bowling
Well,
episode.
if it's work, I'll book in 2 games.
All right. Yeah, we're making money anyway. Let's
Games
go.
done.
Woohoo.
I'll book it in right now for
Just
1:30.
Knocking it
Great.
out.
Incredible scene. So, guys, yeah, if you support us on Patreon or if you're a lazy dog and you do it with YouTube membership, you'll get that episode and 2 bonus episodes every single month.
Now, you boys said you had something you wanted to bring up in regards to the Loogies.
Yeah, the
Correct.
ship has sailed on that one, at least for this episode. We'll just.
Well, that happened last episode. Do you want to just bring it up?
There's no particular time limit on it, and I mean,
You
we
guys
still
are plotting something against us because you said this last episode. You're like, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, boys. It's fine.
Reveal your secrets.
It will be revealed
Go on,
in
mate,
time.
Just do it. Just
What
do
are
it.
what are you planning? I demand that it's done this episode.
All right, fine. Keelan and I have had a chat.
Yeah.
It's not bowling related. You'll be happy to know. We've
That
had a
seems
chat.
Boo.
And suspicious that
does
it's not
seem
bowling related.
Very suspicious.
I had a chat about the Loogies,
Yep.
some of the award categories,
Mm-hmm.
and actually on the Radio Mike episode, which Keelan wasn't here for, I brought up that Keelan and I had been
Sorry to interrupt. All booked in. sorry.
Thanks for apologising.
Yeah, thanks for a bit of really Ruben was really leading up to something there, and you interrupted with nonsense.
It is the silly season, so fair enough.
Yeah.
on the Radio Mike
Sorry to
episode.
interrupt.
Go on. You're good.
You got an email.
Yeah, I did from Zone Bowling.
A confirmation email.
You didn't want to interrupt the show to tell me that one?
Hang on, I'll read it out.
No, I didn't.
It says Ready Bowler 1. It's a bit of a play on words from Ready
What
Player
a
1.
fucking
Thank
shit
you for
reference.
locking the fun in of Zone Bowling Frankston.
Ready Player One references.
No one even saw that.
That wasn't
film.
even popular.
When it came out.
Everyone saw the trailer and went, "Looks kind of weird." And then, no, did anyone see that?
No.
I didn't
I
see
saw
that
it.
shit.
We
I
can't-
saw the trailer and was like, I bet the book's better and I'll read that. And then I never did.
We can't wait to see you strut your stuff on the lanes. Make sure you print out
Stop
an email.
this.
Or flash your
rubbish.
mobile when you
That's
arrive.
enough.
And then it's just got all my personal details, but I won't read that out.
So,
You and Killen were chatting.
we had a chat. This is your thing as well, mate. You're undermining yourself.
I've lose my mind.
And if you wanted to pitch something to us, like if this was like some pitch to us, I just want to say it's not going well.
It's not a pitch.
Okay.
I've
Not a
unplugged
pitch.
it.
Lewis has unplugged Keelan.
Keelan and I had a chat
Yeah.
about the Loogies award categories. On the Radio Mike episode, Keelan wasn't here. I brought up that Keelan and I were guests and should be nominated for Guest of the Year.
Don't agree with that.
Don't agree.
Correct. And then this happened. I've prepared a little audio package. This is what happened on the Radio Mike episode.
Keelan and Ruben a guess. Oh, for
well,
fuck's
they're
sake.
going to have to do their pitches in the next few episodes.
Well, anyway,
Well, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
rule the rules,
that's
mate.
my pitch.
You
I
work
think
on the show.
Rule
If
the
you were being
rules.
paid to be there.
Who was the guest?
You weren't a guest.
No.
You were
Absolutely.
hosting. You were co-hosting. You were filling in.
That's different.
All right. Then we need a new award, co-host of the year.
That'd be
Mike.
between all of us because we are co-hosts, aren't we? So,
Yeah, right. Well, vote for me for co-host of
I
the year.
fuck,
as
swear
well.
one of
to
us
God.
better win.
If we don't win, if neither of us,
You and me might have to team up to get one of us to win. Because if both of us lose, that's horrific.
we're not doing a Loogie.
Can
for that
we?
award.
Keelan and I have unionized, and we demand
Yeah.
an audience-voted co-host of the year category
Now,
in which we are nominated.
now we've specifically talked about this off air, and you've been instructed to not bring this up
No,
because
you can't take my. No.
because
Yeah.
this is very like obviously we have a very problematic and toxic work environment here where we pen each other. Look, we're happy for Luke and Lewis. Like we're happy for us to pen each other against each other, right?
Pit.
Yeah,
Pit.
pitch.
Sorry, tin. That doesn't make
You've
sense.
got bowling on your
Right.
mind, mate.
Then fucking hell.
Counter offer. Keelan, if we forget this ever happened, we move on, I'll plug your mic back in.
Right here, no problem.
Hang on, so you
They're
want to
working
be
together.
considered
I've never
together.
expected this.
Wait, this is
No.
almost 100% of your workforce.
We, I mean,
But
we're-
where would you be without us?
Red Rooster.
Not a strong argument.
counter argument: would you have an episode without us?
Counter argument.
Yeah.
Yes, it would just be late every time.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I would say we don't employ you to co-host. We employ you to edit. So thank you for that.
But we did.
We're
co-host.
already going to have the most alpha
Coincidentally.
editor award.
Sure, and
We
look,
don't want to be up for any awards like to do with us hosting the show. The only awards that Lewis and I would ever be up for traditionally, and obviously it's tradition, it's our second annual Loogies, would be an award such as like if we said something on the show or a moment on the show. I feel like it seems odd for us to just be
How about this?
trying to hand ourselves trophies because obviously we'd have it in the
well,
fucking
because
bag.
you're not hand. No. Well, I disagree, and it's obviously audience voted. That's the key thing.
How about this?
Yep.
Audience vote. Should unionizing be a fireable offence?
And would you
And
like?
I think
would
the
you happy
audience
for
is
that to
on
go
our
to
side.
an
I'm
audience?
happy for that. Yeah, I'm absolutely happy for that.
No, well, that's dangerous because our listeners are famously anti-union. They're very anti-union.
Well, we'll see.
They always go off in the comment section.
There's one thing we
unions are
hate.
corrupt.
It's unionizing.
You don't need unionizing to be a fireable offence. You can just fire us at any time. I'm
Oh,
pretty
really?
sure.
Yeah.
Can't
Oh,
you?
you guys. Yeah. All right. Well, that's
I
an
don't think we
option.
can. I think you have to do something.
Yeah, I think you do have to do something. And I think in Australia, if you find someone forming a union, that's definitely not
Yeah,
on, isn't
that's
it?
illegal.
Yeah,
that would
is
be
illegal.
worse. I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd
that's
be
more of an
worse than no
American
reason.
thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, are you guys? How about this?
Hmm.
I would like to join your union
Yep.
as chairman
Mm-hmm.
and charge you fees to join.
you
That's how
can't.
unions work.
No, we've set up the union.
No, I'm
Keelan and
setting. Luke and I have set up a counter union. And
okay,
we
yeah.
say that
you know
union
what's
fees
going to
are
happen now after this
$10,000.
discussion
What's
is,
gonna
right?
happen?
There's 5 people up for this award because Radio Mike is also co-hosted.
Sure. Correct.
People are just going to fucking hate this
Mm-hmm.
and just vote for Radio Mike. Because this sounds like you're just, it's gross and it's desperate and it sounds like you guys are trying to just give yourself a loogie.
Listen. I just want the best man to win. I don't care. I don't care if it's me.
You're going to be so
I don't care
shitty
if
when
it's
you've gone to
Keelan.
this much effort and you don't win.
I'm totally fine with not winning. It's not about
Okay.
the win for me. It's
You-
about letting the audience decide. It's
think
about
you-
a fair vote.
I think you want to see us lose.
I don't care who wins. That's all I'll
Colin,
say.
Mike.
Yes.
Hey, Mike, we're recording for the show. I was Luke and Lewis. I was just wondering.
I haven't heard it. Are you still doing that? I feel like that got cancelled.
No, we haven't been cancelled. I just had a question for you, mate. Would you like?
I'm pretty busy.
No, it's a great offer. Would you like to form a union with me?
Depending on what the union is.
Well, Ruben and Keelan have formed a union to try and get nominated as co-host of the year, and they're plotting against me and Luke. I thought I would get in on the union thing, and if you and me team up to get nominated for co-host of the year, we could team up against Luke.
As in the episode we did together.
Yeah. Just I feel like I really feel like that we'd be stronger with 2, and that as long as that puts Luke in a weak position, that's good.
Well, yeah, I mean, do we really need to? Because Ruben and Keelan aren't going to win. There's no
I agree as well.
Yeah.
episodes in the history of the show.
Oh, okay. Well, how about this? How about we cut Luke in on our union, and we have a union of 3, and
Yeah.
we
No.
combine our votes.
All good. Don't need you.
Well, I'd love to do that, yeah, because then we have the majority of people.
Yeah. Okay, Luke. Would
Luke's
you
just
like to
rejected
join
the offer.
our union?
I would like to politely and respectfully decline your offer to join.
Oh,
Luke's not joining our union.
I'm a lone wolf. Actually, I'm not.
Okay.
You could call
Well,
it a bit of
I have.
a union.
I have another offer that I think we should propose to Ruben and Keelan. Should we join forces with our union, create an even bigger union against
super
Luke,
union.
a super union to defeat Luke?
But then how does that work?
How does that work?
Well, it's for co-host of the year, so we would all be nominated individually, but we would, no matter who wins, we would claim victory as a super union.
Do we divide the award by 4 when we get it?
Yeah, we'll break it into 4, and no matter if one of us wins, we all win as a
What
super
are the
union.
awards this year?
Doesn't matter.
All right.
We're staying focused.
Hang up.
Yes or no?
Yeah, I'll do that for sure.
All right, it's done. Sold. I'll see you at the awards ceremony, mate. We're going to win this as the super union. Luke Kidgel, you just made the biggest error of your life.
I don't think so. I'm not talking to any of you. The thousands of people who watch and listen to this podcast every week. Guys,
Shut his
would
mic
you
off.
like to form a union? Let's unionize, all right? The
no.
Luke Kidgel union. You're all welcome, all right?
He's forming an ultimate mega union.
Let's unionize and let's take out this award. Audience vote. Let's do it. Luke Kidgel for co-host of the year. And
Luke
don't
Kidgel
vote
and
for me because
thousands
you
of
like my
listeners.
co-hosting. Vote for me as loyalty to the union.
Guys, to all of the just unionized listeners of the show, I would like to say that while you cannot join our super union because it is an exclusive club, we as the elite members of society will institute, we promise, upon winning, trickle down
No.
award
Mate, they're
ceremony. So
already
we'll break
unionised.
it into 4, sort ourselves out, of course. We'll also
up.
let you have some small pieces. As long as us at the top get awards, you will feel the
This is
benefits of that down the
embarrassing.
bottom of society.
You're playing checkers. You're playing chess. I'm out here playing fucking wizard's chess, mate. All right?
Wizard's chess.
Yeah, that's the ultimate form of chess.
Well,
What's Keelan playing?
may the best.
Keelan's just playing bowling by himself. Him and Jack Post.
You know what? May the best union win.
This started off as an award of who is the best co-host, and that's why you unionized, because you wanted the best person to win, and now it's the best union.
And guys, you know who to vote for. Don't vote for your best interests. Vote for the elites.
Vote for no.
The elite union.
elites.
The elite
The
union.
elites, yes.
We'll look after you. After us, of course, but we will look after you,
I trust that our audience will be loyal to our union.
mate.
Great.
We're going to build a wall. Keep your union out.
Why does it say deep end on the whiteboard? Or do we want to talk about stand-up last night?
How much time do we have?
53.
Well, we'll just wrap up with
Yeah.
some stand-up. Guys, Luke and I, both at the same time, it was awesome, performed our very first gig back after almost a year.
Yes.
same time.
Really, really great.
Should've
No,
worked.
Fucking chaos.
no, yeah, at the same time, we were talking over each other. We completely forgot how to do stand-up. I was screaming my jokes. Luke was interrupting me. It ended up with a big brawl, to be honest. It was
Yeah.
very sad.
It was one after the other, actually.
Yeah, one after the other. At the Comics Lounge, they graciously had us back, which was awesome to see that they made it through after the crowdfund and everything. And it was just fucking awesome. I didn't forget, but it was amazing.
I didn't realize how much I missed it. I was like, oh man, I miss
Yeah.
doing stand up. But then I got on stage and I was like, I got off and first thing I said to you, I was like, I want to go back up.
Yeah.
I was like, I wanted to keep doing it.
Yeah,
It was so much fun.
so good. Luke, I said, I'm never doing a video again.
I did. I was like, I love this so much. I was like, why the fuck do we do YouTube?
I think that's, yeah, you're right. I didn't forget how much I loved it, but I definitely didn't realize how much I missed it because you kind of block it out because it's impossible. If the option's there, you can miss it. But if it's impossible, you just go, I can't do it. Just do something else.
Yeah.
And then I thought it was really interesting. I was definitely rusty, but I definitely was better than what I thought I would be. I really, really thought that I would come back a lot worse.
I thought your new shit went better than your old shit. Like, because
Yeah.
that's what the crowd wanted. They wanted, like, you talked about the 24-hour Kmarts and just like COVID topical related stuff. That's
Yeah.
really what the crowd wanted. Then I noticed it was really odd. In context, it sounds like stupid, but you have this bit from your old show about New York.
Yeah.
And at one point, you just said, New York is the greatest city on earth. And I felt the crowd go, no, it's not.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah. Yeah, because I call them the greatest place for a funny reason.
For
I
a
won't
joke.
ruin the
like
ruin the
you're
bit.
kind of saying that it is a shithole, blah blah blah. But
Yeah.
it was just that one phrase. You're like new because you have to repeat the premise of the joke throughout it. You're like, New York is the greatest city on earth, and every time you said it, I was like, geez, this has aged poorly.
Yeah. But yeah, it's interesting that how it's not like old jokes don't work. It's parts of them
Dude, the
are so
world's changed.
unrelatable now.
People's
Like New York, I talked about going to New York.
and everyone's like,
No one's done that.
no.
No one would do that if they could.
Yeah. And even like I have this bit about like Tiger Airways, I realize, and they're not even an airline anymore.
Yeah.
Like there's just so different and so many things to factor in. We found out about midday that we're going to be performing that night. It was pretty last minute.
I thought I was just going to hang out. I just
Yeah.
wanted to see how they do their shows. And then Doug texts me, goes, oh, by the way, you're on. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. So then we were just like writing all day, like preparing. I was going through old shit, watching clips of me live because I forgot how I delivered the jokes.
Yeah.
I was like, what did I do when I got up there? It was so foreign.
Yeah, that's what surprised me about when I got on stage is
I was like, what do I do with my hands?
My presence came back straight away, but it was all of the tags and the little words and the
inflections on
the
the
inflections,
words.
the little shit that really makes a joke great was gone. Because that's what you get from doing it again and again and be like, oh, maybe this joke would work if I said this word instead of that word, and maybe if I yelled here and was quiet there. All of that is forgotten because you just get that from, doing it so often. You just have like the words. So
But it was the perfect
fucking
environment
awesome.
for it because like it wasn't just us that was coming back on stage. It was a bunch of like Husey was there trying some new stuff, and the vibe was like, look at all these people who should theoretically be great at this, giving it a fucking go, because they just haven't done it in like so long, and the audience wanted that. Yes. I got the vibe, like I started doing my old joke, and the audience was like, it went really well, but I got the vibe they were like, oh,
come
now
on,
it's
bro,
just doing
take a
old
risk.
shit. Yeah. They were like, okay, this is clearly better.
Yeah,
You can tell.
They wanted it was the perfect crowd because they totally got obviously the comedians. It was something unique that you're hopefully never going to see again. Of like all of the comedians going, oh shit, how do I do this again?
I opened with 3 minutes of material that I'd never said before.
Yeah,
and I would never do that, but that was like the vibe.
Yeah, I was initially just going to do old stuff because I just wanted to get one good gig in, and then
I watched a few comedians before us, and I was like, "Oh, that's not going to work."
Yeah, I changed my whole set. I did my Kmart bit and stuff, like all this other new shit that I kind of half written, and then I just vibed it out. But it was amazing.
Sick.
Both of us did a lot better than I thought we were going to do, which is good.
Did I tell you? I've been having this like recurring dream of me. Just like horrifically bombing the first time I went back.
Nightmares.
That's my version of a nightmare. Is like getting up on stage in front of a bunch of people, and I had this one dream where I just choked and I forgot what I was going to say, and I ran off the stage.
Really?
Which I'd never do. I'd always just start talking to people or whatever.
Yeah.
But I just had this dream where I was like, like in a movie when at the talent show where the kid's like, and just chokes up and fucks off.
Runs off, cries backstage, flips the table.
And then the week before, and we didn't find out we're going to be performing at the Comics Lounge. I had the dream where it happened on stage at the Comics Lounge.
Oh, no.
And then Doug was like,
That's terrible.
Jump up tonight. And I was like, oh my God, my dream's going to come true.
Man, talk about making a dream a reality.
Huh? Oh, fuck yeah.
No, we both, I think... we both
fun.
Surprised each other and ourselves. It was awesome. And thanks very much to the Comics Lounge. And if you want to go and see comedy, best place to do it at the moment, I think, is the Comics Lounge. It's safe. We got 0 cases. It's such a big room that they did socially distancing perfect.
Yeah.
A lot of these places can, on paper, socially distance. The lounge is actually huge, so you can do it quite well, I thought. So if you want to see comedy, lounge is where it's at, and we won't announce when we're on, I don't think, but we'll be there, maybe.
Yes. Thank you all very much for listening.
Yep. And I can't wait to do a tour next year. That's going to happen. Both of us will be doing something.
Sign up to our mailing list and let us know where you're from so we know where to tour next year.
Yeah.
So loosespears.com/gig
list.
And mine's just lukehidgel.com/shows.
Yep. So check that out, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Good one, everybody.